welcome back to the channel, guys. All right, today I'm introducing you to FinTOch, right? Cutting edge DeFi technology. Here you can earn 200% in 63 days just by investing your money on the blockchain. Links to all the information discussed in the video will be in the description of the video, and also a link to our Telegram channel. At the end of the video, you will see me doing a live deposit in front of your eyes, just so you can see how simple this is to do. Now enjoy the video. I'm going to turn it over to my friend and colleague Kojo, who will break down everything for you, go through all the details.
My name is Kojo, Blockchain Kojo, and it's my pleasure, right, to start this introduction with a very, very important notice. So we are not here to share financial advice, but when we put these informations right in front of you, you will find yourself running straight to the bank. Why? Because you are now going to have the tools that the banks use to make wealth and create wealth in your own hand. You've heard this before, but today you're going to have it in your own hand. So let's get straight to the point. We are here to talk about a few topics. Number one being decentralized finance. One important thing about me is that everything I do, I like to come with the facts. So I keep always fact check articles where you can learn, you can research everything on your own. What is decentralized finance, people? This is the future. It's an emerging financial technology, people. We are here to talk about a technology, not a website, not a let's make money just by giving somebody our money, but a technology that creates wealth and pays out this ROI, right? So this technology is running on the blockchain. If you know about centralized financial institutions, right, most of you have probably seen projects where they want you to sign up with an email and a password and they go and trade your money for you, right? These are all under a certain regulatory body. But when you come into the world of DeFi, DeFi eliminates the fees that bank and other companies charge for their services, meaning that all the profits need to come directly to you. They don't get skimmed away. They don't get taken away. You don't get the bare minimum. Everything actually comes to you because you are the bank. That's simple, right? So this technology does a lot for us. We speak about the main components. DeFi usually revolves around stable coins, software, sometimes hardware, right? So we are going to stick to the software and the stable coins. You're going to learn how you can invest USDT today and you can earn USDT every day in your sleep. Let's go straight to it. This is the website. We're going to speak about a company that has developed a project that is amazing. We're going to speak about a protocol that runs on the blockchain and is not controlled by a single human being. I'm going to repeat, this entire project is not controlled by a single human being. The entire ecosystem runs on the blockchain, validated and controlled by nodes. When we talk about nodes, we are talking about the same nodes that control Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? It's a technology that helps in the movement of currencies. And all these transactions are arranged in a block as an accounting book and put on the chain. And all of this is done by nodes. So we're going to understand what we are talking about by the time we're done here. I'm going to keep it very short and simple. What is FinTOch all about? FinTOch is a P2P blockchain financial platform. Simply put, they have taken what the banks are doing, put it on the blockchain, eliminated all the middlemen, and allow you to be in control of your own finances. They provide financial services with their main business being borrowing, investing, financing on the blockchain. They have developed their own security technology. We are dealing with a project that has created its own technology that sets it apart from everything else that's out there. Steve Jobs said it best. He said, if you want to dominate any market, you need to come out with your own technology, people. So we're going to speak about this hybrid technology, which allows users to enjoy a true zero risk investment. You didn't just hear it from me. Everything comes fact check when it comes to what we are talking about. The main important thing we want to talk about is also the features, right? This technology, peer-to-peer, person-to-person finance, leverage borrowing. This is one of the ways that this ecosystem generates a ton of capital to keep paying out liquidity and all this ROI. Also, for the first time, you have a project that is rewarding its members with a chance to own a piece of the project. You can be a shareholder and in shares equity just by participating. Tell me where you have found that happening, and I would be ready to listen to what you have to say. Now, the next thing we want to talk about is who or what runs this ecosystem. 100 nodes. What is a node? A node is a point on the blockchain. If you look at the highway on your streets, that could be an example of what the blockchain is, right? A layer on the internet, your highway network. But you know these roads cannot operate unless you have traffic lights, toll booths, and signposts that let you know where you're going. Without any of these things, there'll be chaos, disruption, and accidents all over the road. Same thing with the blockchain. This layer on the internet needs to be governed, needs to be put in order. Transactions need to be accumulated in an accounting book structure and put on the chain in the block form. That's the definition of blockchain, people. That's simple, right? You don't have to go get any complex definitions. I just give it to you in the most simplest way that you can get it. And the nodes will act as our traffic light and our toll booth, and they process these transactions and ensure that it is decentralized and truly with nodes from different places around the world, 100 nodes. It ensures that this particular project is as decentralized as any project out there, right? So looking at all of this, how do you get started, right? How do you get involved? We're going to talk about how you can earn. We're talking over 1% daily, 1% being the bare minimum, right? You can do 63 days, 100% earnings. Your capital will work for you. It is withdrawable. You can take it out whenever you choose. Only 7-day contracts, but it keeps working every single day. You can withdraw your profits every single day, everything being instant on the blockchain, and you never have to worry about any risk of loss, not because I said so, but because the technology ensures everything is as we are saying, right? So without no email and password on this website, without no get started or sign up on this website, how do you get started, right? People, can you imagine this project has gone out of its way to create its own decentralized wallet, right? If you're here on this call and you know what a decentralized wallet is, drop a 7 in the chat so I cannot be the only one that knows what a decentralized wallet is. Drop a 7 in the chat. We have examples like Trust Wallet, MetaMask, Token Pocket, I Am Token. What is unique about these wallets, people? I can assure you that there's over 45 people on this call, and not a single person here knows who the creators of MetaMask is. I can assure you that there's 45 people on this call, and not a single person knows who the creators of Token Pocket is. But when you go online, you can Google what are the best wallets in the world to keep your funds that can never be hacked by no one. When I say no one, you can leave your wallet in your room, leave your phone in your room, leave it on the internet, whatever, as long as no one has your seed phrase, the key to getting your wallet, no one can ever get in except for you. But we don't care about the owners. Why? Because it's an actual technology that runs on the blockchain, people. And that's what this project offers. They are giving you the keys to your own bank. You have your bank, which is this wallet. You are able to create your account through this by getting what? A link or a referral code, which is your wallet ID from anyone who already has a wallet. Then you will create your wallet, get your seed phrase, which you can import into any other wallet. You can literally delete this wallet when you're done and go and use your Trust wallet. Go and use your MetaMask. Go and use your Token Pocket. Why? Because your money never sits with FinTocH. From the minute you deposit, your money is never with FinTocH. It's on the blockchain, signed by your seed phrase. Only you control that. So that's how we get started here, right? So the next thing you want to ask yourself is, well, has this project been audited, right? Is this project something that is, we can verify from a third party that is safe? Ladies and gentlemen, this project has been audited by Certik, the leader in security auditing on the blockchain. If you go on Certik, that's their website, certik.com, you will find FinTocH. Just type FinTocH, you will see the audit. They have a 91% trust score, and that is for the code, which ensures that the entire project has been audited. The entire code that runs this project has been audited and has no malicious program, has no backdoor wallet, has no centralized access and control. And they tell you on Certik's website that this project is decentralized. That is a huge thing to think about, because you can imagine who Certik is. They are like your Deloitte, right? Your Fortune 500 company auditors. Even Goldman Sachs has invested over $80 to $90 million in Certik audit. They work with Yale University, Sequoia Lending, Binance, Coinbase. So when they audit a project, they do their due diligence to the T, people. And this is one of the highest rated projects. Now, where else can you see information that shows you that FinTocH is above all of its peers? This is an article on Binance, people. Yes, on Binance. And it's coming from CoinCU, who wrote this article. Binance did not write it, but they featured it. Now, CoinCU is one of the leaders when it comes to analyzing contracts of projects that exist on the ecosystem, the blockchain. And what are they telling you? That they picked the top 5 projects today. They picked the top 5 projects in the world currently that they have audited, they have scanned through, and they have come up with a list of the ones with the highest audit trust score. You see, when it comes to the audit, it's always about the security trust score. That's what matters, because as long as that code can never be changed, can never be compromised, the entire system is guaranteed to be safe. And that's what they look out for. So they start off their article by saying in 2022, the entire market was defined by a lot of different projects running into the ground, right? So many projects. You guys have been in the crypto space for a while. From last year to this year, you've probably lost money in crypto. You've lost money on platforms. You've probably tried to withdraw, and they tell you can't even take it out now. Wait till the next couple of months, and they will see what they can do about it, right? Because you're dealing with centralized entities, whereas someone is in control of your capital. Today, you should be glad you are on this call. Reach out to whoever referred you, because they have put you onto something that is about to change the dynamics of how you make income or make profits in this crypto space, right? So in this list, who do we see in this list? There's a couple of people: Unity, Calamero, and right here, FinTocH, right? And they speak about their technology. People, that is what separates this project from everything else. They have an actual technology, people. And what does this technology do? It creates multiple signatures that allows it to achieve a truly decentralized supervision that ensures that users' funds are free from any risk of loss. Come on, right? This is huge, right? I don't know where you are from, where you're tuning in today, but to me, this is huge. That's what we look out for. Now, what else can we see? Ooh, an article from MarketWatch. How does it start? FinTocH wins top 10 Web Technology Innovation Award at the World Web3 Summit held by the Hong Kong government, people. This entire project was developed by Asians, people. Developed by Asians. They now went to an American company to create the marketing arm and structure to come and market it to the entire Asia and the world. Can I tell you one thing? they have over 20 million users or wallets in this ecosystem that launched around May, June, was audited in April to May, and has been running since June till today. Think about that. In about less than 10 months, 20 million wallets. Why? Because this is impeccable, period, right? So this award was attracted government officials, leaders including TRON, Hawaii, OKX, that's the exchange, and FinTocH, right? People, massive, massive, massive information. One thing is, industry insiders noted that this is not the first time FinTocH has won an award in this recognition. So we're just gonna go dive into the presentation now. We've heard all about this. So this is the man licensed to the American arm of the project, which is the marketing and community aspect, because a blockchain, a security protocol cannot speak for itself, right? A technology cannot walk and talk for itself. We're not talking about AI robots here. We're talking about a technology that creates wealth. It cannot speak for itself. This is the marketing arm run by Mr. William Thompson. He's been around all the events globally. If you've seen the video we played earlier, you would have seen him on stage with thousands and thousands of people at this event. So how does it work as a lender? That's what we are doing. All we are doing is we are creating this wallet, and we are depositing funds into the wallet, and then we are lending directly to the blockchain. You lend your funds to the blockchain. People that exist on the blockchain need capital for trading. This system has contracts attached to it that is able to loan out funds to exchanges like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and SunSwap.io, which runs on Tron. Uniswap runs on Ethereum, and PancakeSwap runs on Binance. Why these three? Because our wallet runs on 3 different blockchains. So you're gonna invest USDT BEP20 or USDT TRC20 or USDT ERC20. And what do you earn? We are not earning any funny coin. We are earning the same USDT that you invest. Your funds are not controlled by FinTocH. For the first time, you can say this proudly with your chest out. So once you invest, earning this minimum of 1% a day, these nodes validate these transactions and allow the borrowers to come in and borrow at a 2% fee per day. Every single day, they are charged fees on this 7-day contract while we sit back and earn 1% on our capital that we lend. Very fair exchange, 1% to us, 1% to the ecosystem, and even one loan contract can pay one borrower for more than 14 days, because you're seeing they get charged 2% for 7 days, meaning that whatever they're gonna make, they are gonna pay fees on it of 2% for 7 days. Now, what about if they lose and they don't make a profit, right? Inside this same loan contract, we spoke about these multiple signatures. We spoke about the nodes. What they do, they embed a smart contract with a stop loss, a liquidation prompt. The minute you lose 30% on whatever you borrowed, that's the people on these exchanges, instantly it's sold. The minute they lose 30% out of that capital, instantly it's sold. But remember, they have to deposit 50% as collateral, meaning your funds are never lost. That's the kind of system that we have. So even the people borrowing will have to deposit 50% of the capital. So for example, if they borrow 10,000, they deposit 5,000 in the wallet. FinTocH holds that, gives them 10. They are allowed to lose 30%, 3,000 out of that 7. Guess who never lost their 5? The ecosystem that lent it out, run by nodes, not any human being determining who gets paid, when and how and what. It's impossible in this system. Now, when that happens, guess who still pays fees? The borrowers still pay fees, 2% a day on their capital that's left, and they have to pay it because the system liquidates it, takes it out, and no person controls that. They do not determine if they pay or not. It's instant once they complete this trade. Now, what happens if they also withdraw on their profits or loss? There is a 5% fee on withdrawals. Even with the investors, the lenders, when you make profit, there is a 5% fee on your withdrawals, only for your profit. You do not pay $1 in fees for your capital. If you choose to take your capital out every 7 days when you want it to return back to you, you never pay a dime on your capital. Only on your fee or your profits do you pay a withdrawal fee. Now let's continue to the next slide, right? We spoke about Certik, right? The leader in security audits in the entire world. They are working with Sequoia Lending, SoftBank, Goldman Sachs. Come on, the list is tremendous. Now, what do we know about the audit? It's on their website. You guys can always go check. First, it was at 88% for the security score. This is what I look at. For someone that understands the blockchain, this is the most important score. The rest are social governance and all these other things that have nothing to do with the code. But when you look at the code, it was at 88, it's currently at 91%. It doesn't get better than that. Who is our competitor? Polygon. They sit at 90%, and we sit at 91% in security audit. That's how huge this is. Now, how does it look to lend? You would come inside the wallet. After you go to lending, right? You see the different currencies. You can just type in the amount that you want to deposit. It's in multiples of 100. You hit grab it now. Instantly, your funds begin to go on the blockchain after you confirm it. What about withdrawals? The minimum withdrawal here is $1. Literally, you can invest $100, which is the minimum, and you can make $1 a day, and you can withdraw that dollar every single day. Think about that. You've heard so many different projects telling you, well, if you don't have 50, you can't withdraw. Well, if you don't have 200, you cannot withdraw. Why? Because someone controls that. They tell you what they want to tell you. But when you are on the blockchain, you can do as you please. And these withdrawals are instant. It takes about 10 seconds, 5 seconds, depending on what cryptocurrency you're withdrawing. And it's that simple, right? Can you also lend out different currencies? Yes, Dogecoin, BNB. But here we usually recommend USDT because you don't want the market to determine the price of your investment, right? If the coin goes up, yes, your capital goes up. If the coin goes down, then your capital goes down. Why go through that when you're already gonna earn 1% a day? I'll stick with the stable coins because that's stable, right? Now, here's how it works for those that are borrowing, people taking loans. It's very simple. They come here, they type the amount that they want, they deposit 50%, right? And then in 7 days is the cycle they choose. Then they click on the exchange, Pancake Swap, SunSwap for Tron, right? SunSwap for Tron, Pancake Swap for Binance, Uniswap for Ethereum. All my DeFi people in the house, drop DeFi if you know about these exchanges. If you have ever went to use any of these 3 exchanges, then you are my guy, you are my lady, you do DeFi just like me. Drop DeFi in the chat so people know that there's others that know what we are talking about, right? Okay, so nice. Kamani, I see you. I see you. The next question people ask is, well, everything you're saying is good, right? Everything you're saying is good, but how do we know? How do we know that you can see these loans and these trades that are ongoing? Come on. This is where it gets even sweeter. For the first time, you are in a project where you don't have to wait for the CEO to do a Zoom call and show you something on his computer and say, guys, here's where your money is at. I'm making money for you. But what if I stop tomorrow? What if I sit on a jet and I'm gone tomorrow? How would you know, right? Here, you go in your wallet, you go to swap historical. Every single loan wallet that is borrowing, everyone is able to see a certain number of transactions because you can't have thousands and thousands show up on your phone. that would be very, very tedious. You see some, I see some, over 20 million wallets. Everyone is seeing so many different transactions. All you do is click on the wallet and it takes you to the blockchain. BSC scan for Binance, Tron scan for Tron, Ether scan for Ethereum, and you can see the timestamp, you can see the transaction receipt, you can see the amount of profit generated all in one shot, people. You cannot fake the blockchain. This is owned by Binance for BSC scan, owned by Ethereum for Ether scan, owned by Tron for Tron scan. This is impeccable. So that's why I'm in love with this project. That's why we're excited. And the minute you deposit your funds into FinTocH, you can delete your wallet if you choose and go download this wallet, import your seed phrase, your own key to your bank, and all your funds will be sitting here. Think about that. A whole other company, a whole other wallet, and your funds are in there. Why? Because you never gave it to FinTocH. It is on the blockchain. That's what we're dealing with. I know you guys are excited now. You want to learn and learn and learn, but we're just going to show you other ways that you can make profit, right? I'm going to skip some of these slides, right? The other way that equity is generated in this ecosystem is through this equity token. There is a Middle Eastern family that put $1 billion worth into this equity for the FTH. They own 18%. 52% of the entire ecosystem equity is run by the protocol. 30% is given out to investors the minute you decide to be a part of this project. How do you earn this equity? Very simple. For every $100 you earn, you get $1 worth of FTH. You're making your own USDT because you invested 10,000, you're making $100 a day. Or you invested $1,000 every 10 days, you make $100. You would now get $1 worth of this equity for free. And this equity keeps going up in price, people. It's already up almost 3x since I joined about 40 days ago. We're talking already a 3x gain. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? 24 gold money. Thank you for being here too. We appreciate you, right? So there's so much going on that they even expected to have 10 million users by December. Can you imagine today they're sitting at 21 million wallets and it's only March 31st? Come on, right? Can you understand that they are sitting at 21 million wallets and it's only March 21st, people? That's how big this project is. As far as events, I know most of you have seen different projects and all you get to do is join on Zooms and there's no real people that you can meet. Here, they've been all over. You've seen all the Hollywood celebrities come out to all these events, different Hollywood celebrities endorsing this project left and right because this is a big deal in Asia. We are just at the beginning, finding out about something that is huge in Asia. If you know anything about Asia, they have this and they have a lot of people, right? They have a lot of this and a lot of people. So that's why this is doing so big and successful. So many events around and upcoming events, as you can see, in April, you're going to be in South Korea. In May, you're going to be in Dubai. I think a lot of the leaders here, a lot of the people here have said you're going to be at this event. So we want to see you all there. In June in Japan, July in Singapore, people. This is huge. The next big thing, if you're fully aware, NASDAQ is launching cryptos as IPOs. This is news you can find when you go online today. NASDAQ is launching cryptos as IPOs. And guess who? Guess who has plans for that? FinTocH. It was supposed to be 2025, but I have some exciting news. It's been brought forward in 2024. This project is launching on the NASDAQ as an IPO. Why? Because in June, they launched their own blockchain. They launched their own cryptocurrency. And with 20 million wallets, even if everyone is spending $100 to buy that crypto when they allow us to be able to buy, because just like Bitcoin, it has to be mined first. Only when it's mined can they get coins to sell. They are not doing no ICO. They are not doing no pre-sale. No leaders, no company owners are going to own anything. It is being mined, and then everyone can buy what's mined, just like Bitcoin. But imagine 20 million wallets spending $100 each. That would be $2 billion. This token, this coin, FTC, when they launch, is going to go straight to the top 100 on CoinMarketCap. You can wait and see, or you can get in now, get a chance to be part of those that also earn some of it, because you get an airdrop just by being an investor, and you can take yourself to the moon when this goes up, people. That's what I'll tell you. So with all that being said and done, I'm going to let my co-host come in. She's good with breaking down that money because she understands it. We have been earning it, and there's many different ways that you are able to generate passive income. You want to get excited for what's about to come next, right? Because I was just on a call yesterday with a few other leaders, with some of the top Asian leaders, right? It was a privileged call that we got invited to as big leaders as well. And we had seen people earning as much as $50,000 every single day. $50,000 every single day. Can you imagine that, right? That's what we have going on, right? So this thing is huge. I'm not gonna go too much into it. I think Sassy must have tuned off for a second. So what I'll do is that if you have any questions, people, we're gonna open up the floor soon. But before we do, I'm just gonna let us go right into this referral, or what you can call this community rewards plan, which is very, very lucrative. I've seen so many comp plans where they give you a direct bonus, they give you a monthly this, they give you a this and that, but I've never seen anything that can pay you every single day. I'm gonna repeat, I've never seen anything that can pay you every single day, even from a marketing point, if you think about it, right? So yes, let's go to the spreadsheet. Yes, we're gonna go through that spreadsheet. Mr. Ardell, I know you're all about that ka-ching, all about that bling. So what I'll do is that I'm gonna go through this real quick, and then I'm gonna show you guys how you can literally take 1,000 to 64,000 in a year, how you can take 10,000 into 640 in 1 year, how you can take 100,000 into 6.4 in 1 year, all without recruiting. I'm talking passive income you earn on your own capital, people. You earn every day on your, yes, in USDT, right? USDT is practically even more stable than the regular USD, because that paper, tomorrow you go out there, is not worth exactly what it is. But USDT, you are in the crypto space, just exchanging for other cryptos. You can buy BTC, you could buy Ethereum with your USDT. You can do all kinds of things with that USDT. So I always love that USDT. But here's the thing, the minute you decide to share this opportunity and say, you know what, I have a friend, I have a brother, I have a cousin, they could use this opportunity, you get to the higher level, right? You are able to create a third source of income just by sitting there, letting them earn on their own 1%, but every single day you get rewarded a bonus. So I'm explaining how that goes. Let's say you introduce me, for example, right? I invest $10,000. I'm always going to earn my 1% a day, right? That's $100 a day. But off the rip, you are getting 15%, $15 every single day as a bonus, just because I'm already earning on my capital like I deserve to, right? As I deserve to. Now, the minute I go and introduce somebody else, they do the same thing. Let's say they invest 10,000, right? Making 1% a day, $100 on your second level, you get to earn 10%, $10 every single day. What do you have to do? Nothing. You just sit back and keep earning every single day that they're earning. That's incredible. I've never seen anything like this. Imagine when you grow a team on your first level, making 1,000 a day, that's 150 every day. On your second level, if they're doing 10,000 a day, that's 1,500 every single day. Why would you not share this opportunity? Why would you not bless the next person with this opportunity, right? Because people know people, and it's people that make money, right? That's just how simple it is, right? The next thing is, I've never seen a comp plan that makes it easy for the average person to hit ranks, right? You look at many comp plans, they tell you, well, you need to have a structure and your left has to go this way. And then right in the middle, make sure it's hanging. And then these guys got to do jumping jacks on the right, right? It's not the same. Here, all you need is 5 directs, minimum. If you can literally talk to 5 people who get started, you can max out the entire comp plan. Literally, that's how easy it is. But of course, you know more than 5. You talk to 10, 20. You can have as many directs as you choose. But once you have 5 directs and a minimum team investment of 50,000, you are a general manager. We have on this call many leaders, a few leaders who literally hit this rank in the last 3 weeks. We're going to shout them out. It was literally that easy. Your entire team, not your directs. It could be 5 levels deep, 10 levels deep. As long as your team volume is 50K, you're going to earn $100 a day in bonuses every single day. What about VP? How do you get to VP? Very simple, right? This is a $3,000 a month passive income, and all you did was get 5 directs and a team investment of 50K. Come on, how many of us have put our sweat and blood, our tears into many different projects, built tons of volume, and they tell you, here's a monthly paycheck, right? Yeah, just take this little paycheck every month, and we'll probably pay you for just a year, and then we are gone. Can you imagine that? For the first time, you can create that generational wealth. Also for VP, same thing. If you decide to introduce people 150K in volume and you're earning up to $300 every single day, bonus passive income. It goes on and on and on, and you can do this in your sleep. The highest rank MD, you're doing up to $30,000 a day in passive income. It doesn't get any better than this, people. I'm just gonna let my friends that are on here tell you how it's been when they have been making this passive income. Mr. Ardell, Pastor Shanky, I'm gonna allow you to speak, right? While I get the other slide that shows you how you can literally turn that 1,000 to 64,000 passively without telling a single soul, people. Mr. Ardell, Pastor Shanky, if you're on, please feel free to unmute. Drop some fire in the chat if you've heard everything we shared out today.
Excellent.
Wonderful,
excellent,
wonderful.
Excellent.
Guess we're on point there. You can roll it, my brother.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I must say the presentation has been awesome. Awesome presentation. So much fire been happening even today. I must tell you that where is Sassy? Is she online? Let her know that I just hit it about maybe 15 minutes ago. That's GM.
Wow.
Yes. And I hit it and went over. So that's really a blessing. And just to say thank you to everyone, to the team, and to those that are coming, because I'm just getting started. I'm not staying there, right? I'm passing it on and I'm moving on up to VP. Okay, so I just want to say that, and I'm on the road driving, and I'm pretty excited for everyone and who's starting and seeing this opportunity as one that is going far and one that is really, can make this opportunity even in their sleep because of who they introduced to it. You can introduce persons to it and they're running with it even without you because they see the vision. And that's how easy this thing is. Just get some leaders on, and leaders always blaze a trail. And that's what we're looking. Get the leaders on and they will know what to do. And as we build, we're gonna see a huge team right here where we're gonna invite you, Soikoja, right here in Jamaica. And those who are abroad, they will come too. Amen. I will have a big meeting, perhaps 2,000 people in a room. So that's what I'm looking at with a lot of, GM, VP, SPP, and we're looking at MD. And you should already be MD with another rank put next to it. I don't know what that would be, but I want to give thanks and I'm excited. The fire is on. All right. Thanks to everyone and God bless you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Thanks,
Mr.
sir.
Ardell, I know you're on there. Pastor Shanky, thank you for your contribution. Mr. Ardell, are you on there?
I'm on here. I'm on here. I'm actually sitting in a Walmart parking lot. I was supposed to go in and do the shopping, but brother, you had me gripped. And I'll tell you why you had me gripped, because I've been around the blockchain space for a while. I've been around when Bitcoin was sub 500. And most people on this call that I've invited tonight have ran with me. And that's because we ran as a team trying to win the team building way and trying to get a comp plan expanded. But guess what? I finally found something that is so attractive that for all the persons that ever ran with me who are tired, literally tired of chasing people, they can park their money and let it grow. Guess what? Being able to do that gives them the peace of mind and restores them to the point where they will definitely have a story to share. So as the pastor said earlier, I just got back from Jamaica. I was on the west side down in Mobay. I went to school in Jamaica, in Kingston, and I can't wait for him to put on that event because I want to come back to Jamaica. I love that place. I want to big it up with this company. I have people like Raymond Machena on here, God Love, who are not yet in, but there are a couple others who are in with me because they saw the light. Deroy is on here. He's a blockchain enthusiast. I'm going to get back with him after this call and ask him, what do you think, my brother? Because to be able to participate at the blockchain level is a very powerful thing. But when you control your own keys, you have the keys to your own front door and your own back door, and no one controls that, that's a powerful thing. But what really got me is that I can park $1,000 and in exactly 1 year, I'll come back and it'll be 64K. And how so? Because of the billions of dollars that move through the blockchain and the services being provided by these wallets and this protocol to be able to enable all of the activity on the blockchain. And that's how it works. Some really, really smart individuals clearly put this together. And I'm going to say, if you're on this call and you're not in, if you want to win, get in. I'll give back to you.
Get in.
Excellent presentation, my brother.
Thank you, thank you. Like you literally just said it. If you're not in, get in, because we are going to keep it as simple as it is, people. We are not going to hype you. The technology speaks for itself. All we have done is show you the tools that you can use to create that financial freedom, showing you the tools that you can use to create that passive income. So for my people in Africa, for my people in the Caribbean, right? Maybe you say, you know what? Well, maybe I can only probably start with $100, right? Well, guess what? This is what you can do with $100. Every single day you're making 1%, right? That's $1 a day right there. Come on, people. Right there, you could be doing $36 every single month. But in your second month, this is the beautiful thing. In this project, your profits actually compound on its own. That's why you're making more as the days go by. Your profits, I repeat, compound 1.5% on its own. I'll give you an example. If you invest $1,000, you're doing $10 a day, right? Your $10 is earning 1.5% every day. As it grows to 20, the $20 earns 1.5% every day. As it goes to 40, the $40 is earning whatever you have in your profit wallet, as long as you haven't withdrawn it, it keeps working for you every day separate from your investment. That is the incentive they're giving every single lender to finally own the keys to their own freedom. Why? In DeFi, there is no middleman, there is no big man, there is no CEO who's telling you what and what you cannot do. You have your wallet, you lend, you earn, period, right? That's why I've been on the blockchain. That's why I keep loving this ecosystem. That's why I keep learning and I keep earning, people. So what are you looking at? In your second month, you would have earned back your $100. How many projects can you safely say that you're gonna put your money to work, go to sleep, and come back in 2 months? You have earned your 100% profit. And at that point, even if you want to get your capital, it's available in 7 days, not 60 days, not 10 months, not in a year, in 7 days. Come on. And your withdrawals are instant on the blockchain, literally instant, right? So in a year, you could be doing 6,400 with just that $100. Imagine that savings account for them 3 kids, right? You say, okay, you, and you, $100 each. You guys in a year, I know you're gonna have this available. You're gonna need that when going to school, when going to college. Now for the big guys, right? Maybe you wanna start with 1,000, right? What happens? $10 a day, right? $10 a day. But now remember that $10 is working. So now you would do 360 in your first month, right? And then in your second month, you're taking home that full 1,000. No one is keeping your capital. If you want that, it's available. You do as you please, and there is no fees on your capital. You only pay a 5% fee on your profits generated when you withdraw it. You can't beat this, people. What if you come here, you say, you know what? I need to make $100 a day. Like I was speaking with Mr. Adele, he says, look, Kojo, the least I need to make from any investment is at least, I got you, we'll share that file. He says, at least $100 a day. He's coming in, 10,000. What is he doing? Making 100 a day. What is he earning? Over 3,600 in his first month and his 10,000 back in his second month, right? So for all my players that like to say, you know what, man, I know these projects, I just want to come in risk-free. Well, here you have it. 2 months, 63 days. You come in, you're out, risk-free. Your money, it works for you every single day, 7 days out the week, not Monday to Friday, 7 days out the week. In a year, what are you doing? 640 grand. 640 grand, people. For the first time you have a project running on the blockchain, you don't have to overthink this. You literally let the money work and you earn, right? So what if you come in with 20 grand? I spoke to my man Renford. He said, Kojo, how do I make 10 grand a month? I said, look, you can put in 20 grand, make $200 a day. In your first month, you're doing close to 10 grand. He said, you know what? I could probably start with that, right? And he's chilling, he's cruising, he's doing his thing, right? In his second month, he gets to take all of that back home. He gets to take all of that back home. In a year, I believe he's gonna be having that second mansion in Jamaica that he already has one. He will have that second one, 1.2 million, right? So what if you have 50 grand, right? Come on, let's talk the numbers, right? Because there's certain players on here, they understand the numbers because they need to pay some bills, right? 500 a day, what are you doing? 18,000 in your first month. Come on, people. Imagine if you just needed to make 18,000, you had access to 50 grand. You can come in and be gone even if you choose to. You can come in and be gone even if you choose to, because no one holds your capital. I repeat, no one holds your capital. It's not locked for 30 days. It's not locked for 100 days. It's not locked for a year. You want it out, you click on that, in 7 days, what happens? It stops working for you. You can literally keep we usually turn on auto reinvest. That keeps this money working every 7 days. But if you choose to, you can turn off that auto reinvest, and every 7 days it comes back, and you have to manually come back in your wallet and reinvest that money, right? That's all up to you. But if you choose to passively, you can sit back, relax, and on your way to that 3.2 in 1 year, people, in 1 year, right? This is a good amount that I like to earn. This is where I start from, looking at 500 a day. But my next goal is doing what? At least 5,000 a day, people. So let's keep this going. You can do anything as you want. There is no limits to how much you can deposit. The minimum is 100, and that's how it is. So if you was excited, if you've been well informed, if you finally have the keys to your own financial freedom, drop money in this chat, because I want to take honor for my lady Sassy. She loves to put that in the chats. Put money in this chat, because if you're not about making money, then you don't want no money. But if you really came on this call to get that information that can elevate you, we have literally done that for you, and all you have to do is put money in this chat. Claim that. You claim it, you speak it into existence, because you cannot be shy of it. You have to speak it into existence. And then what do you do after that? You ask to that person that introduced you to this and say, send me the steps. Give me your wallet ID. Send me the steps. I'm ready. I want to make that investment. I want to understand how this works, because I can never understand from the sidelines. What are critics? Critics are people that always sit on the sidelines and always have a comment with no experience. What do experienced people do? They comment. They share their experience. Why? Because they have put their foot in the door to be able to speak on facts. So people, the wallet is free. All you have to do is get it, download it, go through the steps, set it up, and you're good to go, people. That simple. So if you're excited today, I see you dropping monies in the chat. I appreciate everyone that came on. We know you might have questions. We're going to allow for some questions. 24 gold money. We're going to share everything in the group, so make sure you are added, right? Just ask whoever sent you to this presentation. Tell them, look, I loved it. I enjoyed it. Send me that presentation. Send me these websites. Send me whatever you need. We have all the tools ready, because without information, the most valuable currency in the world, how are you able to earn, people? So that is my motto I go by. Information is the most valuable currency in the world, not Bitcoin, not gold, information, because information separates you from what has, what will be, and what is, right? I coulda, woulda, shoulda, is because you lack the information. But once you have it, all you do is you take massive action, and that's all it is. So
amazing presentation there by our friend Kojo. Right now, if you're ready to get started, guys, use the link in the description where it says get started here. Right, and now I'll proceed to do the live deposit in front of your eyes. Clicking on the link with your phone, you'll be brought to this page. Right, you click create wallet ID, and you copy this ID because you'll need it in the future. Need it to get set up, right? And on the bottom you see it says FINTOCH with the orange download button. You will click that button, and then you select if you have an Android or iOS device. Right now I have the Android, so I'm downloading the APK. Download and click open. Read that it says you go to settings and you turn it on. Now this is a warning about certain APKs, right? But this one you can trust, right? So you have to go through this process, and you click OK and install. Right now these steps will be sent to you when you indicate an interest in getting started. Right now it's doing the security scan, pass security tests. Okay, now you just click open. That's the FINTOCH uploading for you, fam. Now you click on a wallet, click create wallet, sorry about that, and then you paste your wallet ID that you created on the first page, right? And then you create your password and hit create. And remember to write down your password, guys, because you need this. And then you do your backup. So this is where you get your seed phrases, right? So these are not to be shared and then you do the verification, and now it is backup is successful. All right, read risk warning there, and then close that out. Anyone with their seed phrases has access or ownership of your account, right? Now we're going to use the Tron network. So click on TRX, click receive, because you need TRX to operate on the Tron network for fees, right? Copy that, or you can scan it with your phone or other device, right? Your wallet, and you send funds to that. So I'll send a little over there. That's TRX. Now we're going to USDT. Click receive, copy that address, and then you send $100 minimum. That's what I'm doing. You can do 1,000, right? 10,000, right? You click there, type in the amount, 100, and you click grab it now, then confirm, then next step, and then you enter your wallet password, right? And it is as simple as that, guys. You have now invested. Go on profit tab, you'll see my team, my personal investment is $100, right? If you go to the home screen and click to invite, copy that link. That is what you will share to anyone you would want to get started on this opportunity with you as well. All right, guys. Right, and there I've seen a live deposit right into this platform on the blockchain. Right, now if you're ready to get started, use the link in the description as mentioned before, right? And you can verify all the information discussed by following the links in the description as well. You can contact me on Telegram, link will be in the description, or you can also join the Telegram channel. All right, if you need help getting started, contact me on Telegram, we'll get you set up.